Imagine you insured your car in Lagos and one downfall decided to kiss your bumper. Now you went to the insurance company to collect your claims and they start giving you stories. Come back next week, we are still processing it. From next week, a week turns to months, months turn to year. 1 year later, your bumper has rusted, your patient has finished, and the only thing you could get from insurance company was high blood pressure. Well, those days are about to end. Guess what? Nigeria just passed a brand new insurance industry reform bill 2025. Yes, and trust me, this one is shaking the table like a mala on a plastic tray. So today we're going to be talking about what it means, why you should care, and of course how it affects your pockets. So stick around because after this video, you're not going to look at insurance the same way ever again. So after over 10 years of wahala and back and forth, President Bola Tinubu finally signed the Insurance Industry Reform Act into law. But first, you might ask, why was even the reform necessary? Why is it necessary? You see, Nigerians' old insurance laws were from 2003. That's like 20 years ago. Back then, we didn't even have TikTok like we have right now. Even Wizkid was still a teenager that was singing in the church choir. Since then, our economy has changed. Risks have changed. Even downfall have increased the level of their insults, thereby changing too. The only thing that didn't change was our insurance. So the new law was overdue. After being stuck in government filing cabinet since 2010, President Tinubu signed it in 2025. Better late than never, right? Yes, of course. So paint this scenario. Imagine Nigerians' old insurance rules were like an old Nokia phone, reliable in 2005, but in 2025, we need a smartphone. This new law is that upgrade. So it's basically saying that insurance companies will stop behaving like a mushroom shops, protect Nigerian properties properly, and please digitize. This is not a stone age, this is a soft life age. First major change is that insurance companies now need way more money to operate. Before, life insurance companies needed 2 billion capital, and non-life companies needed 3 billion. And reinsurance, that is the big guys that insure the insurance, needed 10 billion. Now they must raise it to 10, 15, and 35 billion respectively. Let me translate it. If you're an insurance company and your bank account look like a pure water business, is either you merge with another company or you pack your load. That is what it means. This is a good news though, if you ask me. It's only serious insurance companies that can survive. No more small time insurance people running away when it's time to pay claims. The second big change is consumer protection. Have you ever waited forever for insurance claim? That is changing. The new law says insurance companies must process your claims faster. There is something called policyholder protection fund, basically insurance for your insurance. If your insurance company collapses, you won't be stranded. In short, they can't be playing with your sweat anymore. Nigerians deserve peace of mind. We need it. We deserve it well. Now, the third one is technology. The law says that insurance companies must go digital, meaning less paper wahala and more of online processes, easier access on your phone. Imagine buying insurance with the same ease as buying data on your phone. That would be marvelous. No more, please photocopy this, bring this, put it in an envelope, all of that. We're not going to do that again. We are moving to 2025 level. Now, listen to this part. Some insurances are now compulsory. Every employer must provide group life assurance for their employees. Every building above one floor must be insured, be it petrol station, public buildings, government assets, everything must be insured. So basically, Nigeria is saying if your business can blow up, burn down, or fall on someone's head, you must ensure it. This is really, really huge. It's really, really big because it creates jobs, protects lives, and gives investors confidence. And for my people in the industry, the insurance marketers, don't worry, the law didn't forget us. There are caps on how much commission you can charge depending on the type of insurance. And yes, insurance can now offer discounts like no claim bonus. So if you insured your car and all through the year there was no accident with that car, you might actually get some reward. And finally, insurance are behaving like supermarket promo. Very interesting. So what it means for Nigerian is that if there is stronger insurance companies, there will be no more mushroom firms. There will be faster claims and customer protection and digitization. No more paper everything. Everything becomes, less stressful for us. So mandatory coverage, safer Nigeria. So someone might say, I better leave that thing. This insurance thing is just for the rich. That's not true. Keke riders can insure their vehicles. And if I don't claim I've wasted my money, no, you didn't waste your money. You paid for peace of mind, which is utmost. So all insurance companies never pays. Yes, before many companies or many of them played rough. But with these new laws, they will pay, or Nikon will chase them like last man on express, anyhow they want it. NICOM actually stands for National Insurance Commission, in case you're asking. It's basically the referee of Nigeria's insurance industry. The regulators that make sure that insurance companies don't run away with your money. If you're thinking about what NICOM does, so they basically regulate and license insurance companies in Nigeria. So if you want to get an insurance company, you must go through them and they must approve you. They set the rules like capital requirements, types of insurance, commissions, etc. They policies the industry. If an insurance company misbehaves, like refuses to pay claims or cheats a customer, if NICOM finds out, they can sanction that company for it or even shut it down. They protect policy holders, making sure that customers are not scammed and their claims are paid. And finally, they develop the industry, introduces reforms, pushes digitization, and tries to grow Nigerian trust in insurance. You can think of NICOM as CBN of insurance, just the way central bank controls banks, NICOM controls insurance. So in this new Insurance Industry Reform Act 2025, NICOM is the one in charge of enforcing those new rules we've talked about. The higher capital, faster claims, digitization, all of them. And yes, smaller companies may die off or merge, but at the end of the day, the industry would be stronger, more trustworthy, and something we Nigerians can take serious. So the Insurance Industry Reform Bill 2025 is not just another government grammar. It's a big deal, a very big one that can change how we protect our cars, houses, businesses, and even our lives. Yes. Because at the end of the day, insurance shouldn't be a scam. It should be a safety net. And with this new law, Nigeria is finally upgrading from white and black TV to Netflix HD. So let me know what you think. Will this bill finally make Nigerians trust insurance again? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.